And welcome to Farming Simulator 2013 here in lovely central Kansas. I'm here with my friend JunkYard Wanderer.
Greetings.
And, well, we've had some changes on the farm. We're back here in the grass field. One of the changes is this 6610 John Deere we went out and got here recently to cut grass a little bit faster than the previous system. The whole bales thing didn't last long. Well, there's been several updates. So why don't we get underway? There's a lot of things going on today. Do you want to start shoveling? We have silage now. You want to, maybe we should go on a tour first. Let's move on over to the cows. We've got quite a few cows now. Still going to be a bit of a run. But if you look here with our PDA, we have 50 cows now. And if you go back in the last episode, you see we were not that well off. We've actually had, well, it was actually, if you recall, when we were working over in Nagenstedt, I believe that's the region, the name of the region we were in, working for Fred's grandpa, helping them out on the farm. I believe it's Fred's grandpa's somewhat distant relative, his mother's brothers, sisters, cousins, twice removed. I couldn't quite catch it. JunkYard knows the guy better than I do, but he decided that he was he wanted to help us out and become our main backer, so he actually paid off all our bank loan and helped us buy this meat station as well as a 6610 and a couple other pieces of equipment, maybe just small ones, and all these cows, of course. So we've got the meat station here. We've already filled it up with straw from the barley that we've been harvesting on this harvest that we're nearly finished with. That you saw us, I believe, planting last time around in the last episode. So I guess if you want to start working with the silage and bring it over here, and I will finish up the harvest, and then we can work with the grass some more. Now we've also been talking with this guy about perhaps expanding our fields. That's what we're planning on doing here in the near future, probably before we plant. So we're going to get all that lined up before we start planting again. Well, you know what? I should get that tractor working too, huh? But before we start seeding again, we're most likely going to go out and probably purchase another one of the fields. Maybe field number 7. That's kind of what we're leaning towards, but it's up in the air right now. Let the hired worker do this. And crank up this old, I believe it was a Detroit diesel. Yeah. We'll see how far he makes it before needing to be unloaded. Take a look over at the biogas. See how JunkYard's doing. This truck's a little bit loud. I hope you guys can hear me all right. Straight pipes and all. Actually, they're not straight pipes. Somebody must have just gutted these mufflers here. So we've got one of the silos nearly full. Well, not nearly full. Whoop! Watch out. Got one silo here with plenty in it. That should keep our cows fed for a good while. And we've got plenty more here that we're still working on from time to time. so it may need to be emptied here in the near future. Let's see if we can go around and catch this guy still. I will say this truck can handle some pretty good weight without much trouble. Just in time. Or not. Just says nope. Let's catch this guy. This is a handy camera. How's that trailer look? How's that trailer looking? Junkyard? It's not like I have anything better to do, right?
It is full.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'd like to ask what happened, but I really don't want to know. So I guess this may be a bit of a comedic episode. You gonna need some help?
I got it.
Your radio's cutting out. We've been having a bit of trouble with our radios here this past little while. Let me give him a little kick. There. And nobody's worse for wear. Try to avoid that situation in the future. Welcome to Farming Simulator, everyone.
It was my allergies.
Oh, I see. Maybe you're gonna have to get yourself one of those, no, that may not help, but maybe get one of those paper masks or a proper respirator.
Oxygen tank.
Yeah, there you go. Oh dear, the truck's gonna be in the way now. Still idling up storm. Park this right over here so we can drop that last little bit in the trailer. Call this harvest done. Hold on before you dump that. I want to take a look. We just finish this pass and we can take a look at how that system works. Well, yeah. that pipe out. Jump out of the tractor when you can. Alright. So as you can see, the meat station has these 3 holding tanks. And then, as you can see in here, it'll... Uh-oh. Hey, don't turn the machine on! Where's the ladder in here?
Need a rope.
Yeah, so go get the rope. Okay, well, I'll be sure not to do that anymore. Thanks for the help. Yeah, go ahead and tip into this into this machine. I may have to put up a sign or something. Nah, if anyone jumps in there, it's their own fault, right? All right.
Or put in a ladder.
Or just weld in a ladder. Yeah, we'll talk to George about that. He's our backer, George. He's a pretty good. He's been farming a long time. He's got another farm up in western Kansas, so he's been doing this a long time. He should be able to weld in the ladder quite easily. Wow, you're gone. You're gone pretty quick. I guess just park that over there, and then we'll get to working on the. Oh, come on. We'll get to working on the getting some more grass. We'll park it right there next to the tree.
Does it not need more?
I mean, it can at least start working now. But let's try and kind of hurry up with the. Let's close a tarp. Wait, how do you close a tarp? Unroll tarp. All right, that way nothing gets in there. That way we can have grass in the machine, and it'll start making mixed ration right away for the cows, so they can get making milk. We've kind of been focusing a little bit more on the animals here in a very recent little while to try and get that up and running. You can start whenever you want to. Here's one of the other interesting pieces of machinery that we bought. We, of course, bought the butterfly mower for the 6610 and this front windrower for this other tractor, to where what we can do is, of course, unfold it. And this allows us to simply mow the grass. And then we take this machine out, turn it on. If I knew what I was doing, turn it on, drop it, and off to the races. And it windrows it into one windrow, and the forage wagon picks it up. So we have kind of a 2-step process here with a couple of pretty solid tractors to pick up the grass, and we're off to the races, you know, to make feed for the sheep and cattle. Of course, you can run into a problem here if you're not careful with the mountain. So far we've managed. So we're back to up and down the field simulator with the grass. Yeah. We'll let JunkYard catch up a little bit, and alright, so we're finished here too. We'll park that off to the side. Some of these hired workers do a kind of mediocre job. Now we'll fix that here shortly. Keep working on this. So it is quite a cool system, if you ask me. I think it's quite sharp. This is how we collected all the grass to make the silage and chaff and the biogas. We were thinking about selling some silage as well because, at least right now, the animals are not going to need it all. So I think that's how we're probably going to go about it here soon. I was talking with the old man at the shop the other day. I drove the tractor down there to get some seed pallets, and you know the old guys usually sitting around there at the farm shops, I believe what they call the place. They quite liked. I drove that old 4455 there, and of course that was a couple older guys sitting there, and they really liked that series, the 55 series tractor, and they complimented on me on how well we had taken care of it. Well, of course that's mostly due to the previous owner. They did a very good job keeping that tractor up and doing the modifications to it. So we had a good chat with those guys down there. And it's always fun, you know, go and hang out with the old guys over at the farm shop. So they'd prefer the green tractor over yellow or a red one, and as you can see here at this farm, we tend to as well. About 80% now. If we get 100, we'll head back over to the meat station and get this underway so we can get them cows fed. I wonder which tractor is faster, this R series, what is that, 6150R, or the 6610? 6610 is a bit of a smaller tractor. That's why we're using it just to run mowers instead of all this other stuff.
One way to find out.
Yeah. Once we're finished with this, to get a full wagon here, I think you can make that your last pass for now. I'll quickly slurp up the rest of this thing, and we'll shoot on over there. You know, I just realized this may not be 100% fair as I've got a giant trailer full of grass. Alright, let's line them up here at the grass line. Right, ready? Right. 3, 2, 1, go. Both very slow off the line. And what's the deal? Can't handle a loss? Or is that your allergies again? Is this going to become a mandatory thing?
More allergies.
Oh dear. Yeah, we may have to lay off on the grass for a while.
I keep sneezing.
Yeah. That's never fun. I was the same way for a while, or maybe it was just that one type of grass over there in Europe that I didn't like. Let's see, but that wasn't close at all. That's one right here. Let's watch this machine do its job. Right, so we're unloading. It's taking the grass, filling up the silo, and I need to be very careful because the machine's gonna be running now. So I thought. Okay, as you can see now, it's dumping the various products. Can you see better over there? It's dumping the various products into the holding tank. I don't want to recreate that. If we look at the control panel here, we can see that's nothing is happening. Oh, there it goes. It's up and running now. Awesome. Alright, so we're going to have to haul some more silage. I may do that if your allergies are acting up. And All right, you can see the screws turning. Yeah, let's not try that again. Well, let's see if we can make it happen. Yeah, it's making mixed ration. And as soon, wait, maybe I need to adjust that a little bit more. Tell me if it starts to. Oh, I can see it from here. K&M. There it goes. Don't tell me that was everything. Yeah, it instantaneously filled the trough. I guess it reached the 6-day max. Cows. Okay, only 166 liters. We may have to work some of the automatic systems on this. Maybe they're going to first eat the grass. Who knows? Yeah, we may have to look into the automated systems manual of this fine piece of equipment here. But I think for today, that's going to be it. We're going to talk more with George and see what the future of the farm is going to be as far as land and whatnot. But as for today, I think that's going to be it. So thanks for watching, everyone. And until next time, have a good one.
This party's over.